Welcome back to UAV drone design. So in the last tutorial, we created our own individual splitted bodies, and then we finished off with creating the split bodies for the rotor flap. Okay, so let's hide this sketch here. Okay, and then I did extrude this into this body. However, we're going to do something different because we want this to be able to spin around its axis when we get to animation. So what we're going to do, we're going to sketch on this surface quickly. Okay, and sketch on that one, and then we're going to grab a circle and we're going to get that point there. I'm going to bring it out bigger than that one was originally, and then we're going to go to extrude and get that piece of body off from there. So we're just gonna go to up to next. Okay, reverse, that's good. Let's see. Oh, we went all the way in, isn't it? Let's come out from this. Okay, so let's do it again. Let's go to cut extrude, and we go to up to surface. Okay, and we're just gonna go up to this surface here. That is good. Up to that surface, and then press OK. Okay, that's good. And then we're gonna come back over here, and then we're going to create another sketch on this one. Let's come out here. Let's come back in here. Okay, so let's create another sketch. Let's grab that point. So that's the point we're looking for. Come out about that much. And then we're going to extrude cut. Just so we can get our hole to create our mates. So we're going to go in about that much. Okay. Right, and then we're going to make another sketch. Okay, and then we're going to sketch again on this face. It jumps out. Come back in here, a little bit out, and let's grab that point again. So just hover over the edge, and it gives you that perfect center point. And we're going to come about that much. And that's gonna be perfect for create our coincidence. Okay, and then we're just gonna go to extrude, and then let's come back about here, and that's good enough. Okay, so press OK on that. And now we need to create into a separate body. So let's sketch on, I don't know if we have that kind of plane that is a bit more over at that one. So let's create a plane quickly here before we head over to assembly and check our flaps if it's working. So we're gonna grab a front plane, we're going to flip the offset, and then we're going to raise this out about that far. That's good. Okay, and then we're gonna come in here and we're going to make a sketch on this one. As flip it over, don't really matter at this point, but I like to sketch from this end to this end. Somehow it's comfortable for me, for you maybe from this end to that end, but you will figure it out. So let's choose a corner rectangle here, and then we're gonna sketch from here, and we're gonna go all the way down here, something like that. Okay, and then we're going to split these bodies. So let's grab split. We already have our split tool determined, so we're going to go to cut bodies. Okay, and now we just need to select our bodies that we are going to cut. So we're going to need one. No, that's the plane. We're going to need number 2 and number 3. Okay, and then actually we're just going to need number 3, and we don't need number 2. Right. Okay, so let's name that the rotor. I'm going to save it to desktop. Save. Okay, I'm just gonna check that. Okay, and it will consume the body, but we can bring it back always. Okay, so that's created. Let's hide the sketch here. Okay, let's hide that. So if you want to see a rotor here, you can just go back to split line and then edit, and then you just check not consume the bodies, and then you just press OK on that. And this will update it. Okay, so now you can see a rotor. Alright. But when you head over to assembly, before you head over to assembly, it's a good idea to consume it, and when you come back you bring it back so you can see your rotors. Okay, so what else we can do before we head over to assembly? Yeah, let's head over to assembly right now, and when we come back we continue with our further designs of the hollowing out some way our turbine and adding the additional moving housing, mechanical housing, and the antennas, the communication devices, and all the other bits. Okay, so let's go over to the assembly, and then we're going to make an assembly from the part, and then we're going to press OK. It will open a new window for us, and then we're going to add in our drone. I called it UCAV, but that's just because that's just for some personal preferences, but that's not how I save the file, and it won't be named that on the description. So let's grab our plane. So you see the rotor is present because we didn't press consume, so let's exit that and let's jump back quickly. So don't save. Okay, so let's go back here to split line, and let's say let's edit this one, and then we're going to go consume the bodies. Press OK. Alright, perfect. And now let's go back to the assembly. So make assembly, and in the assembly you can create some minor animations. It's not really an animation software, but you can do some good animations here. So let's grab our drone. Okay, and then let's grab our flaps. So let's insert components. So front left flap, front left flap. Okay, leave it there. And then insert components, front right flap. Okay, and then insert components, rear left flap, which goes here. Insert that, and then rear right, which goes here. Okay, insert component. What else we have? We have the rear. We have the rotor comes back here. Okay, and then we have the tail flap, which will go over here. Okay, so let's start by adding these mates. So let's start by click on here and add these mates. Let's clear that. It's selected by accident. So let's clear that to so let's choose this inside circular face, and let's choose this over here. Okay, wait for this to fly to show up, and then we're going to press OK on that. Okay, let's bring it a little bit closer, and then we're going to add our mate to this end. So let's turn it a little bit, yes, this end, and then this hole here. Press OK on that. And we're going to add our last relationship to this face and this face. So press OK on that. Okay, so let's check if this flap is moving up and down. It's moving perfectly. Okay. Right. So it's moving up and down. Let's leave it straight in that. And then we're going to make the same thing for the other side. So let's add our mate to the circular profile face. You can call it that. And we this one here, this face. Okay, and press OK on that. And then move it a little bit to its position. Let's go in here and quickly add our relation mate to this and this, and then press OK on that. And our last mate to this face and that face, and it brings it into place. Okay, press OK on that, and then check if it's working. Indeed, because it's perfectly designed. So let's align this too. Okay, and now we're going to add our relations to the rear flaps. So again, same thing. We're going to add our first mate to this circular profile and this. Okay, and press OK on that. Okay, where did you go? Right there. Okay, so let's move it into position. It's working already. This plane wants to fly away. So let's choose this profile. Let's see if we can have a look in there. It's this profile. Just OK on that. Okay. Right. So this flap is moving. However, we need to create a good some good relations. I think we should have cut it straight, as you can see, because we add that one now. We need to take that out. Take out that the last mate we just did, because it's not a straight cut. So for that reason, it's not gonna be doing any good for us. However, we will go back into the design and create some flat surfaces for these edges, so we can create that mate. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this. I'm going to leave this tutorial here, and then the next tutorial we'll continue with adding our mates and adding a motor to this rotor here, so we can actually see it spinning around. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.